Hey friends, and welcome to Inside and Out Yoga and Meditation, where every day we help you reach your highest potential inside and out. I'm Colin, and I am your meditation guide. So this month is all about poetry, which is super exciting. So I thought that I would show you a kind of meditation that I don't want to say I invented, but I've kind of made my own, and it's very poetry based. It's very language based. It's kind of like an English version of mantra meditation, but it doesn't need to be a traditional mantra. It doesn't need to be a specific set of sounds. It can just be any phrase that clicks emotionally or just sounds good to you. So today we're going to use a poem, we're going to use a song called Skylight by Pinegrove. We're going to use the chorus of that. But you can use anything. And I love this because it kind of makes life an adventure, when you're listening to music, when you're reading books, when you're watching TV, you can just kind of always in the back of your mind be keeping track and have these little phrases that you can use for meditation. I have a whole list of them that I've picked up from books and teachers and different meditations and songs like we're going to do today. So that's all about it, but I'll tell you how we're going to do it. So we're going to take whatever phrase and we're just going to repeat it in our minds. We're just going to let it run through our minds over and over and over, and we're going to let that be the only thing that our minds do. For me, it's very, very helpful to have the phrase line up with the in and out breath. So it's helpful if it's a 2-part or a 4-part or even a 6-part phrase, so that you can line it up with your inhales and your exhales. But if not, you can just let the phrase run on its own. You can have this image of like a circle just like spinning over and over and over in your head, and just let the phrase take over. So the poem itself that we're going to do today, it goes like this, and you can do the whole thing, but you really don't have to. I'm not going to. You can pick a section of it, anything that really speaks to you, and just grab that little bit. So, let me let go. Let me know me better. I climb through the skylight. Whatever you're feeling is all right. Let me let go. Whatever you're feeling is natural. So I personally am going to be doing the let me let go. Whatever you're feeling is natural, but like I said, you can get anything you want. And you can attach it to the breath, you can not attach it to the breath, you can just let it circle around in your head. I feel like I had one other thing to say, but oh, yes, that you can either just let the sounds and the words be your meditation, or you can let the deeper emotional connection, emotional feeling, emotional weight of whatever the phrase, you can try to connect to that. So if you're trying to cultivate something or you're trying to achieve something, you can use that. So for example, I could just allow myself to think, let me let go, let me let go, let me let go. Or I could really try to get a sense of let me and then let go. I could try to get an emotional felt sense of what that phrase means. So there are many, many levels to this meditation, many modifications you can use. I find it's a really great meditation to use if you're feeling a little scatterbrained, or maybe you're in a really loud environment. This is kind of my go-to meditation style if I'm on a subway, because I find that a lot of just like quietly sitting doesn't work. So this is a very invaluable meditation for me. I use it pretty much every day, and I hope that it works for you too. So let's get started. So whenever you're ready, just settling into your comfortable position, either sitting, standing, lying down, maybe even walking, as long as your spine is relatively straight and you're not going to fall asleep. So let's settle in. Maybe allowing the eyes to close if you haven't already. Just noticing what that feels like, the eyes closed. Bringing your attention to physical sensations in the body. Maybe noticing the palms, the fingertips, wherever they're touching. Maybe noticing your tail, the weight of your clothing touching your skin, the rising and falling of your chest and abdomen as you breathe. Maybe noticing if there's any tension anywhere you can let go of. Maybe noticing if there's any good feelings anywhere, any tingling or pressure, maybe you can encourage. Now remembering our phrase from earlier. For me, I'll be using let me, let go. Whatever you're feeling is natural. And just gently starting to let the phrase repeat over and over, attached to your breath or not. Maybe adjusting the volume of the voice in your head, turning it up, turning it down, finding a good volume to repeat this phrase over and over. If your mind wanders, just gently noticing, bringing the attention back to the repetition of the phrase. Maybe allowing yourself to not only feel the words themselves, but the emotional weight behind the words. Feeling that in your body, feeling that in your mind. Just allowing all effort to fade, all effort except repeating this phrase gently to yourself over and over. No need for effort in the body, no need for effort in the mind. Just allow this phrase to be the only thing. Allow the phrase to wash over you like a wave. No other effort, no other thinking. Just this gentle repetition. And whenever it seems right to you, just allowing the phrase to fade from your mind. Maybe turning the volume down until you can't hear it anymore. And just noticing what it's like in your mind right now. Maybe it's spacious, maybe it's silent, maybe a cacophony of thoughts. Just notice without judgment. And allow yourself to rest. And in your own time, maybe slowly opening the eyes. Giving the fingers and the rest of the body a little wiggle. Just gently coming back into the room. Well, as I said, I love this meditation. It's one of my go-tos. I hope you feel the same way. So you can always comment on this video, comment on our Instagram, our Facebook, our TikTok. We're everywhere. Let us know if you liked this, if you didn't like this, if you have any suggestions, or if you just want to say hi. We're always looking to chat. We're trying to build this as a community. So thank you for coming today, and I'm glad that we did this.